Hello there, happy Tuesday. I wanted to come on here and share a few tips for dealing with wildfire smoke and your health. If you are a sensitive individual or not, wildfire smoke could be affecting your health. You might feel congested, you might feel like your chest is tight, you may have more difficulty breathing. Today in Colorado, most of Colorado's in the yellow range. Right now where I'm at in Salida, it is about a 66 to a 70 AQI, which really is not great breathing air quality, and I'm feeling it. And I just got out of the doctor's, and they take a blood pressure and a pulse ox reading. And so the pulse ox reading typically measures your oxygen stats, right? And typically 95 or higher is the percentage that you want to be at. My oxygen levels are at 92, so it's indicative that, definitely am having some chest tightness and some issues breathing. And even though I'm at higher altitude, my oxygen stats here are typically 98 to 99, which is ideal, right? And so here are a couple tips that I have. Number one, staying out of the wildfire smoke, staying out of exposure is key. So staying inside with a good air filter. I recommend Austin Air. That's personally my favorite and the best that I found. It is certified by it's one of the American Red Cross filters that they recommend for filtering out wildfire smoke. It has a HEPA carbon filter, which is really important for filtering out the small particulates. If you don't have access to one, then you can make air filter in a pinch. My housemate and myself a couple weeks ago made a box fan filter. So we took a box fan and we took two filters and taped them together with some cardboard, and it actually worked pretty well. I recommend getting something that's a MERV 13 rating or higher, specifically Nanotech Solutions. I can post a link in my stories or in this video to that company because I highly recommend their filters. They're not your average MERV 13 filters, and that they almost act like a spider web. So they're catching all of the particles, but there's still that breathability factor. Number two, I would say, is to nebulize. This is charging right now in my car, but I bought this portable nebulizer on Amazon, and I fill it up with hydro oxygen from Cellcore. This is an old bottle, but hydro oxygen. And this is stabilized molecular oxygen molecules and a couple other things, but super powerful. I noticed a huge difference last night when I was nebulizing it. It really enabled me to breathe. I also used this when I had the thing that's going around, if you know what I mean, and it was a huge help to my lung health. Third thing that I would recommend is staying hydrated. So especially with lemon water. Lemon can help detox and flush things out. Heavy metals and other toxins are found in wildfire smoke, not to mention the flame retardants and things that are being released when they're putting the wildfires out. So staying hydrated and detoxing your body is really, really important. So lots of lemon water. I'm about to drink my power shake for lunch, and this is all sprouted grasses and grains and fruits and veggies, and very alkalizing to the body. So you want to keep your body in as alkaline state as possible. What's another tip is looking at certain herbal blends that are really supportive to lung health. So over the weekend, I picked up a tincture and then also a tea of different herbs, and this is really supportive is mullein. That's great for lung health. Osha root is wonderful and supportive to lung health, and the tea also has rosehips, which is a good source of vitamin C, chamomile, which is very calming to the nervous system, and yarrow, which is also very immune supportive. Hey, Alex John. So some of those herbs can be really important to helping our lungs. I'm drinking 3 to 4 cups of this blend of herbal tea a day to support my lungs, and I am noticing a difference with that. What else here? So I'm sitting in my car. If you'll notice, the air filtration system in your car, you can pick the mode where it's recirculating out the air. Let me flip my camera around and show you. So right here you can see recirculating air. So this little button is on. You want to make sure that that button is on so that you are just recirculating the air that's currently in your car and you're not bringing in particulate and smoke or fumes or whatever you're being exposed to. Obviously the car isn't like a best shelter, but if you're in the process of evacuating from wildfire smoke, or if you're driving to run errands and it's smoky outside, make sure you have that filter on and that you're periodically changing the cabin air filter. I changed mine last year and it was so hey Letty, it was so dirty. We don't change our air filters enough. So if you don't remember the last time you've changed your cabin air filter, if you've never changed it, this is your little sign to go do that. And then finally, find yourself a good face mask. I personally have this halo mask. I'm not a big fan of wearing masks 24/7. I don't like to create a breeding ground of bacteria and things to breathe in. However, that one does have a charcoal face mask, and if you're being exposed to smoke, something like a respirator, 3M, can be really beneficial. I have a couple people that I know of in Oregon who are like using those heavy duty respirators to really protect their lungs and their bodies. So I'm curious to know if you guys are in wildfire smoke, what you're doing to up your immune system and really support your body. And I would love to hear if you try any of these tips, if they work for you. One other thing is your nervous system. Really taking the time to settle your nervous system, whether that be through meditation or just like, putting your hand on your heart and your chest. I know I got really amped up yesterday because I wasn't feeling the greatest and my chest was really tight and my brain automatically went to fear mode, to what's going on in the world, like maybe I have it. And you just really have to trust your body, knowing that it's giving you signals, knowing that you can support yourself, knowing that you do have an apothecary of whatever it is, maybe some of the things that I mentioned, Epsom salt baths, meditation, herbal teas. So really just focusing on what you do have and what's in your control, and knowing that your body is working for you, not against you. So with that, I'm gonna let you guys go, but please do let me know if you have any other great tips. Have a beautiful day.